Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is time for Optic Gaming as they take on Elevate, the best match of the day. Puckett joined by Methods for tonight's cast. Methods, as we're easing into this one, tell us a little bit, where have you been, my friend? It's been a while since we've seen you here in the New York City studio.
Man, I really just wanted to finish out high school and enjoy the rest of it. Just getting ready for college now. Gonna really start getting everything into gear, you know, getting back into the gaming swing of things, hopefully come to the office a lot more frequently. And yeah, this was the plan the whole time. I feel like I needed like a well-deserved break just to sort of clear my head and just enjoy my final year of high school.
Well, you're done with high school now. College is coming up soon. Do you plan on going back into the competitive scene for Black Ops 3?
Yeah, 100%. I actually wanted to return for DC, but unfortunately my first class at college starts the 4th, so I won't be able to make it there. But I hope all my friends have fun and good luck to them there. But yeah, I mean, I really want to try to return like as soon as possible, whether it's this game or the next game. So yeah, I mean, I plan on returning soon.
I like it. Here we have Karma going off with the bow. 6-4 start for him. Scump at 6-3 as well. Krim, pretty quiet game so far. You saw him jump in the hard point. Other than that, not a whole lot of interactions. And I do want to apologize for the lack of COD vision here. We had some of these games played off stream a little bit earlier in the day. Methods and I now looking over them for the first time, and you can see the score difference, about 30-point advantage for Optic Gaming, but it's still very early in this game. When you look at this Elevate squad, though, tell me a little bit about the Elevate players. Who do you like on this team?
I mean, Classic and Saints are honestly two of the best Slayers I've had the chance to play with. TJ Haley speaks for himself. He's just made a name for himself in this game. And Slacked, also a beast. So, I mean, this is a really good matchup. You have two teams full of great Slayers, and this is basically just who's going to get the kills before the other team.
Elevate bringing it back within 10 points. You can see Slack does the dirty. Formal getting outshot there. Nice movement from Slack. You see Saints is going to enter with the nade. Now it's all about the short-range SMG work, and 3 are flushed out. Scumpy picks up 2 on his spree. He's now going to be set up inside the first one to reach double digits in terms of kills. Formal starting to heat up with his bow. It's going to be locking down the front, and this is where Optic could pull away. Elevate's got to get in there quick. It's a red kill feed until Krim picks up these 2 kills.
Yeah, so Optic right now is really dominating Elevate. They're really just controlling the hard point, pretty much getting the kills they need to. Krim was just 5-7, now 7-7, so he's starting to pick it up. Karma sitting at 10-9, so Optic's looking pretty strong right now. Elevate, I mean, it's still an early game, anything's possible, but Elevate really needs to start killing and working together and start pinching his hills.
What do you feel about this map Drift? I wasn't really sold on it for Search and Destroy, but honestly, after watching it for Hardpoint, I think it's a pretty strong map so far.
Yeah, it's not really bad for Hardpoint. I mean, when it first got added, I was a little skeptical, but after seeing it played and playing it a few times, honestly, it's not as bad, and I think it's definitely not something bad that we added.
45-point advantage for Optic now. Formal back on your screen on a 4-streak. Krim also on a 4-streak. Scumpy fighting for control of the hard point, but here comes Saints. Slack picks up 2. Saints on the back end grabs a 3rd, and this is going to be Optic cleared out. 35 points remaining on this hill as well. So big hard point here for Elevate. Saints getting pressured. Great cover, though, by Slack, shooting over his shoulder, picks up another 2.
Yeah, so Elevate's definitely getting a lot of kills right now, but it's just Optic really played the hill better, and they have more time right now. And, I mean, like I said, early game, anything's possible, and Elevate really just needs to start picking it up and just getting more hill time. I mean, I feel like they're getting a decent amount of kills. They just need to start, working together more and start playing more hill-orientated.
Are you surprised to see Saints at 11-15?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Saints is usually that player who can run into the hill and get 2 to 3 pieces and honestly destroy everybody. But everybody, has off games, and this game is far from over. So we can definitely see Renato pick it back up and cause some havoc for Optic. He definitely has the skill to do it. So
Krim doing lots of damage there. Over to TJ now from Elevate. 20-point difference once again. Elevate trying to make that lead even closer, and we're going to see this 4-streak coming out of Classic. He was starting off pretty even. 5-streak brings him back into the action. Slacked on your screen, still working with the bow, has not pulled out the ASM-1. He is going strictly for the AR play. Formal going to be taken down. Scrappy time going back and forth here in the shed. And it looks like Saints is going to survive as the avalanche starts to hit. All kinds of action around the perimeter, and you see the mini-map. Optic looks like they may be giving up on this hill. they will be rotating to the next, and they should have a good pinch trying to catch the Elevate players and transition. You see, Saints is going to get dropped. Classic gets to the new Hardpoint, but how long will he last is the question.
Yeah, so we just saw Optic pretty much dominate the entire game, and now we have Elevate in the lead by about 10 points. You know, Optic right now has hill control, but I'm not sure how long it's going to last. Elevate's really starting to kick it up. I'm glad that they were able to make this comeback, but it seems now Optic's starting to, get the train going again. That's 3 down for Elevate, and Elevate really needs to slow down the pace, get some kills right now. Otherwise, Optic may start taking this game.
That was 5 straight kills for Optic Gaming. Now you see Saints trying to break in. Karma's just sitting in this hard point, doing damage with the bow. Here he is one more time. He's going to peek out and challenge, and that's actually going to be costly. Classic able to jump in for a moment. Crim's going to get cut down on his jump. So Elevate, again, with time winding down on our 6th hard point, should be able to tie things up. As I say that, Karma's going to break in once again. Let's go over to Scumpy, though. Scump, pretty solid game so far in terms of captures. He leads the lobby, 8 captures, 18 kills, 19 deaths so far, and now he's even with that 19th kill.
Yeah, so this game's really been back and forth. I mean, we've seen the score fluctuate back and forth, and right now Optic just looking a little stronger. Scump just won a nice little tear. 2 down for Optic right now. And Elevate really needs to start capitalizing. They need to start getting kills and just holding down this hill. Otherwise, sadly, it just seems that no matter what, Optic keeps coming out on top, and they're just getting the kills they need.
Formal seems to be the one causing the most problems. 27 and 23 now on your screen. You can see on the other side for Elevate, you only have 1 player positive at the moment. That's Classic at 21 and 20. Everyone else around even. Saints, he's been fluctuating quite a bit. We've seen him -6, now -5. He was also even at the half. So we'll see, can he keep this slaying up once again? As we look through the mini-map, you can see those blue arrows from Optic pushing and flooding down the left side. Elevate trying to hold on your right, and Elevate does have 12 more seconds to work with here if they can lock down the hill. TJ picks up 2, but is it enough to break through? It looks like Scump is there to back up the green wall.
Yeah, so with this hill rotating now, Elevate really needs to focus on, moving over the other hill and just trying to slow down these Optic players. I mean, Scump's going on tears. I saw Crim just get a 3-piece earlier, Formal as well. The problem with Optic is when you're playing them is they just have so many players that can do so many things, and it's so hard to shut them all down at once. So Elevate really needs to start really getting kills and outslaying Optic, or unfortunately this game's looking like it's getting a little too far-fetched here.
Scump he's so fun to watch, man. I just feel he's constantly moving, constantly getting the better angle on his opponent. His reaction time is absolutely stellar. Just that, a perfect example of his skill. Finds his 6th streak, and he is just continuing to slay out, leaves his teammates in the hard point as he is going to go patrol. And he's got the bow in hand.
I mean, this whole game, Elevate and Optic were pretty close, but unfortunately Optic just seems to be taken away now. They just had, 4 down for, Elevate, and unfortunately, unless Elevate really kicks it up soon and really starts slaying crap out of Optic, unfortunately, I don't think that there's much they can do here with all the slaying coming in from Optic.
Optic extended to a 70-point advantage. That's now going to be sitting at about 60. We'll see. Can Elevate continue to score? Classic's going to see his teammate inside the hill first. TJ's there. They continue to mount the comeback, but only 100 seconds left in this game. Classic, another big kill outside. A 3rd challenge is coming in, and the grenade will land for Karma. So down goes your back cover. Slack trying to rotate out, but TJ is going to fall in the hill. Optic's going to stop the scoring, and now Karma is going to continue to rack up time. This one looking about over for Elevate. Optic just 30 points away from victory.
Yeah, we saw Elevate getting some points back there, but unfortunately Optics came in, cleaned house, and it seems that they're going to take this game now. It's a little too far out of hand, I feel like. Optic is on a tear. Look at Crim going in there, just destroying everything he sees, and you just have so many good players on one team, and when they're all playing like this, it's so hard to win.
Formal 36 and 31. Scumpy +4 with 9 captures. Karma getting in on the hard point action as well with 8 captures, 30 and 30. Everyone positive for Optic Gaming, and then you look at the numbers on the other side. Slacked even, 5 caps. TJ, the most efficient player on the team, though, just picked up his 31st kill.
Yeah, so Optic just really played really well. I mean, they got the kills they need, and that's what Hardpoint comes down to. Elevate just really didn't have it this game in the slaying category, and that's why Optic, came out victorious.
Take a look at the final seconds here as the clock ticks down. It doesn't look like Optic will be able to get that 250. Elevate's going to keep the score relatively close here. Not a bad performance against Optic Gaming on Drift. but I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of this series played out. We talked about it before the whole matches kicked off. We said this one, probably the best match we'll get on the night, elevate a top squad before the reset, looking to rise up on the leaderboard, but so far, starting off with a big loss in game number 1, Optic Gaming will be heading into Search and Destroy. The map will be Detroit coming next. Before the commercial break, Method's got to talk to you, my friend. What are you expecting to see in this next game mode? We just saw what happened in Hardpoint. Who has the advantage going into a Search game on Detroit?
I definitely see Optic Gaming having the upper hand. They have the momentum right now. I can definitely see Elevate being a little upset, considering the game was really close and they had many opportunities to capitalize. So I definitely have Optic being the favor, but you never know because Elevate's such a strong squad, and if they're on, they're going to be on.
I'm hoping to see some strong SMG play. Classic starting off pretty well. TJ looking even better. He's going to be my player to watch when we return. Game 2 coming up after this.